Hello and welcome to another update on Polygon. The Polygon chart has formed a three-wave move up from the April low, and I mean, while this looks impressive, I mean, it really has a lot to prove. I mean, let's take a quick look at the larger time frame. Really, if we zoom out a little bit and take a look here at the larger time frame, I mean, what we see right now is, I don't want to say it's hardly noticeable because it is noticeable, but it's not significant in any way yet, okay? We haven't even broken above initial resistance. That will need to happen, a break above 34.2 cents. And as I explained before, I need to see all 5 waves in circle wave 1 in white to really confirm a substantial low in wave 4 formed. Then I'll believe it, not before. So there's a lot of work to do, okay? There's a lot of work to do. It dropped much more before that. This is not so much in relation to what happened before. But obviously it is, it is something to watch. As I explained, the altcoin market could see some further upside over the coming weeks. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame. Again, we need circle wave 1 completed, which means, first of all, the focus is on whether wave 1 of circle 1 is completing as 5-wave move. I mean, that's the very first step. And all we can do at the moment, I mean, these patterns tend to morph, right? So there's not always going to be the cleanest 5-wave move up. But what we can do at the moment, and support levels are holding, right? So we can define the relevant micro support levels. And then based on that, the focus can still be on higher. And when the wave count is full, the risk increases. But it will always give you a support area. At the moment, the price has reached, you could say, the minimum requirements, minimum expectations for a third wave. We have 3 waves up clearly from the April low. And this chart shows us what we need to see for another 4-5 pattern. So I need to see a higher low in the 4th wave and a higher high in the 5th wave. And then I can call it a 5-wave move in what would be wave 1 of circle wave 1. Then we can add support for the internal wave 2 pullback, which could be a setup for higher prices in the 3rd wave. So this is ideally how the roadmap would be followed. I think the internal 3rd wave is technically full. It might see another high. Next micro resistance levels, and you see them here on the chart, are 27.1 cents. The price nearly got there. 28.3 and then also 30 cents. These would all be levels that are still usually reached in a 3rd wave. Don't have to be reached. We've already reached the minimum. Let's say the minimum target. If you follow these videos regularly, then you know that for a 3rd wave, I'm typically tracking the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup. So that's the 3rd wave target there, right there. So wave 4 could literally start at any point. And to keep an upside impulse idea alive, we need to hold 21.7 cents. Not that I'm convinced, but, the levels are there for us to use. I mean, it's not about my opinion. Again, I expect higher prices across the sector. Did say that in one of yesterday's updates, one of the written updates in our membership, but that doesn't mean that every coin will follow through. And a chart like Polygon, I mean, it's been painful. So I always keep the door open for higher as long as the structure still allows for it. And especially as long as the parameters are being respected. And as I said, 21.7 cents is going to be next key support there. So pay attention to these levels, but please note that the support area will move up with the price if the 3rd wave keeps extending. So any direct higher prices from here would simply be seen as an extension of the still ongoing 3rd wave. The 4th wave might take a couple of days or so when it unfolds. That's the update about Polygon. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.